This was a puzzle I thought was going to be easy and turned out to be awful. This one is from Galison. It's called Painted Hills. And the reason this puzzle was so uniquely awful was that it looks like an oil painting of some flowers with some colory splotches and a sky and some mountains. Galison pieces are 2 innie, 2 outie pieces. So you can't shape sort. And, generally I hate shape sorting, so generally that's not an issue for me. However, this puzzle, the colors were so similar. You can see I got the border fairly quickly, I got the sort of blue sky fairly quickly, and now I have to figure out, okay, how do I start building within the puzzle? And you can see I'm pulling a lot of these yellow pieces and trying to build them, but you see the number of pieces still around the puzzle that have that same yellowy color. So it's not very clear what's what. And so I'm definitely struggling to pick up, this is a color that I can pull. And you see how slowly that's kind of assembling together. All those pink pieces in the bottom, that would have been a section that had this been, not a Galison, I probably would have just shape sorted all that and said, hey, screw it. This is really hard to see. So yeah, I'm just here doing a lot of testing and tossing. Because I couldn't shape sort either, when a piece didn't really fit, I didn't really have a place to put it. And so I'm not very organized. So the lines are also all curved, so I really was struggling to frame out the puzzle. This was a puzzle that I way overestimated how fast I could go, so I'm also getting really frustrated as I'm doing it because it just does not seem to be moving. And I'm getting grouchy. So now I'm starting to see a little bit more. I'm just getting the total piece count down quite a bit, so it's getting easier. But really, again, it's just sort of testing a piece and putting it to the side if it doesn't work. I really wasn't able to pick up on sort of color patterns or things like that. I had a friend who wanted to borrow this puzzle, and I was like, are you sure? are you really sure? How long do you want to work on this puzzle for? So now I am speeding up as I'm really starting to get the piece count down, but still really going behind where I would have expected for a 500 piece. This took me over an hour and a half. And there we are.